Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. I hope you're doing well tonight. Before we get started, a few announcements. They go as thusly and as follows. Announcement number 1. Other shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, Remnant 2 with a developer. Wednesday, Wild Ambition. Thursday, nothing for now. Friday, Astral Calling with McKenna?
Yes.
Yes.
Space.
Back to space. They made it
Slime Bunny.
They made it to Pirate Land. McKenna.
Yar.
Yar.
Yar har, hi diddle dee.
You want to hear a crazy pirate fact? In thousands, literally thousands of chapters, there has yet to be a pirate in One Piece with a parrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. There's one with a dove, but he's not really a pirate.
No, he's a government stooge, and we don't like him.
No, we do not like him at all.
No.
Which is a shame, because he ate a leopard fruit.
He is pretty cool looking, I'll admit, but we don't like him.
It's cool, but we don't like him.
Then, speaking of cool, Saturday, Tabletop Bros, Baldur's Gate 3, with our new stream starting soon screen, which is the best fucking thing ever.
I can't believe we took that dream and made it a reality.
Oh yeah, we did. It's going to be there forever.
Act 3 now, too.
Act 3. We're in Act 3. It's the furthest I've ever gotten into Baldur's Gate 3.
We're gonna go to the circus.
Oh, the circus is fun.
We're going to have a trito. Then, on Sunday, Stardew Sunday. Will, Sarah, Emily, Stardew Valley, good times. If you all want to see me and Emily play a puzzle platformer together, go check out last night's VOD.
Got dark.
It got real dark real fast. I don't know. I don't know if it got dark like It Takes Two got dark with Shy, but it definitely got dark.
What did you two play?
It's called, as I go,
Something.
Bokura. It's that one that has been on TikTok a bunch with the animal heads and the robots, the puzzle platformer, that one.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. That one is kind of weird.
Yeah,
I love the conceit that what Will sees and what M sees are very different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing some videos of that. It's like, oh, look, I'm doing a thing. You're doing this thing. And it's like you've just decapitated somebody to do that thing that you wanted me to do.
Yeah.
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. Emily and I have about an hour left in our first playthrough, and then we just have to do one more playthrough. We make the opposite decisions that we made, and then we'll have a fully completed 100% the game.
Alright, I'll take off this weekend again. Have fun.
Oh, okay. I know, I like playing Stardew with you and Em, though.
No, that's true.
It's been fun. I mean, besides, we have to still, I don't know, McKenna, do you want to be a duck this time around? Because we already have 2 chickens.
I suppose.
Okay.
It has to be some kind of bird.
Let's do some type of avian bird. Unfortunately, there's no owls.
Aww.
If there were owls...
Okay, Emily, don't beg. I will play this weekend. My god.
Sarah, you're so popular.
You're in your popular phase.
Popular. Sarah is so popular.
I can see it now. Cats love me, chickens fear me.
And then
Sarah had
on...
to take the day off because she was exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Monday today, Strength of Thousands AP, the show you're watching right now. Why are you watching it? Well, because we have one of the best DMs on the internet for it. We have Matthew, also known as Urbanov, who is in the process of making videos for a YouTube channel that will be centered around their own original setting. And now we've set it on stream, so there's even more pressure on you, Matthew.
And to add that even more, listen to this. In addition to the 8 factions that are coming out, each faction will have an associated unique subclass, including the Fortune-Kissed Sorcerer, Oath of Solidarity Champion, it's a Union Paladin, Faker Muse Bard, Elemental Innovator Inventor, the Triage Alchemist, Path of the Open Heart Monk, Ordomancy Wizard, and Alley Runner Racket Rogue.
Alley Runner Racket.
Well, rogues have rackets. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah, no, Alley Runner Racket. Just say that like 5 times fast.
Alley Runner Racket Rogue.
Alley Runner, Racket Rogue, Alley Runner, Racket Rogue, Alley Runner, Racket Rogue.
That was a little bit difficult.
It is. It does. There's a part of me on that third one was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's Matt.
that's me.
You,
I'm the
now
DM.
you take over.
I will take over. Rise up. It is the takeover. No, hello everyone. Yes, we're here to play the Strength of Thousands adventure path, where we are following the adventures of our lore speakers from the Magambia, the premier magic academy in all of Galeria. They've gone on so many different kind of interesting adventures, and now they're kind of going back to their school's roots as they search for the founder of their school, Old Mage Tembe, who may be somewhere beyond the doorway to the Red Star, but standing in their way is the cult of the Throat of Nothingness. A bunch of, like, edgy, we
Bunch
believe
of
in...
fucking nihilists, man.
Yeah, we believe in nothing, and also necromancy.
but if you believe in nothing, you're putting weight on word and the concept of nothing. Therefore, you're believing in something.
Correct.
At this point, they would throw, like, a flaming skull at you. Stop poking holes in our ideology. We're deep and cool. But speaking of skulls, last week our group of adventurers managed to take down some demi-liches, which I was a little worried about, but they managed to do some, pardon my French, fuckery that kind of messed with my pre-planned sequence of annoying abilities. So, hats off to them.
Hooray.
I may have missed.
I learned
because
it from you, Matthew.
And I'm
Literally,
so-
you were
I'm
the one
s-
who told me to take maze. To take maze? To take maze.
to take things. It's a
You
great.
told me to take
It's
it.
a great fuckery spell. Pardon me. I'm so proud. I may have forgotten to use the spell reflecting thing once or twice, but only once or twice because I was still a little sick when we were doing that. But you guys handled it very well, and now the shattered remains of the 2 demi-liches lie around your feet. But whose feet? Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves and our characters.
With our
And
feet.
thanks to the inspiration you guys gave me, the special question for tonight is, if you had to play a tabletop RPG game or any sort of game, but the characters you had to play had to be a bird, what kind of bird would you play as? And I'm going to start with the reverse of what I usually do. Will, introduce yourself, your character, and your preferred bird to be.
Hello, my name is Will, also known as Tabletop Roles on the internet. Tonight, I am playing Igara, the Gripply Summoner, Gama, the Summonee, and Choco, their avian companion. And if I had to be a bird in a TTRPG, it would be a chocobo. Because Chocobo Mystery Dungeon is really good. Fight me.
Chocobo, the human fighter of video game birds. I didn't say that was a bad thing, Will. You seem to have some preconceptions. Anyway,
Get him.
going south, both geographically and on my screen.
Geologically.
Sarah. I mean, maybe. Sarah, please introduce yourself and your character and your preferred role-playing bird.
Okay, I'm gonna need some contextual context for that to make my vital decision, but I'll start with saying, hi everybody, I'm Sarah Margaret. Don't mind how I look right now. Coming off of a day of
Ooh.
completely and utterly exhaustion sleeping through most of the day. So it's everything hit me like a truck this morning. So yay! I'm playing Charlotte, the naughty toxicologist, of which I will show you the newest thing that I acquired for Charlotte, but I can't find it because I put it somewhere. Now I can't find it.
No.
So mad at myself. It's somewhere in this house. I remember because I pulled it out of my bag and put it down, but I can't for the life of me with my brain not working. Find out where I put it. I'm sad. Anyway, I'm playing Charlotte, the naughty toxicologist. And does it have to be like a TTRPG based bird? So
No,
like
no,
a
no, no,
bird
no.
creature?
The only idea is that if we were playing a game like any sort of just normal TTRPG, but everyone had to be birds rather than normal fantasy ancestries.
Oh, like that
Oh.
one Kickstarter. What was it? Hum something? What was that
Humblewood?
one? Humblewood. I think was what it was.
I just
Yes.
think of the Guardians of Gruul, honestly. That's what I think of when that comes up.
Or that one Critical Role special where they all played familiars.
Yes. Well, McKenna knows, but we were introduced to a few burbs this weekend of varying wondrous and amazing qualities. So, honestly speaking, I think McKenna might choose her new best friend, of which case I will choose my new best friend. I know, but I did get whacked in the face with her wings twice. So I'm going to say the lovely California Falcon,
Ooh.
specifically Lady Margaret that we met at the Ren Fair this year. She is fierce, she is strong, she is capable.
So just like you.
Yeah.
Aw,
strong,
thank
capable.
you.
And she don't need
Well-
no raptor.
I really liked her because her name was Lady Margaret, and I am Sarah Margaret. So I thought it was very fun. But also, I did the demonstration, and she whacked me twice with her wings in the face. And I
They
was
do
like, I've
this-
been blessed.
For context, they do this demonstration where they have the falcon fly through like a lineup of two people to sort of demonstrate of like, this bird has a 3-foot wingspan. Let's see if she can fly through like a 1-foot hole without hitting anybody. She mostly does.
She for the most part she does, and if she whacked you with her feathers, it was the very edge of the feathers. But for further context, the funniest thing was they had to start 3 feet for her wing. They made one step forward for 2 feet, which she just like narrowly went. And then the funniest thing where they're okay, everybody, 1 foot away. She'll make it 1 foot. Her wingspan is 3 foot. She'll fly through. Watch. And she hops down on the ground and walks through instead of flying through us. I was like,
It was very cute.
Legit.
that's funny. But yes, that particular falcon, because it's quick and it's strong and it is very adaptable.
If you need more context, chat, Google is your friend.
Yes.
And last but certainly not least, McKenna. Please introduce yourself, your character, and your not bird sona.
I wasn't even thinking about that until you said it like that, Matthew.
Well, no,
I
but
just-
here's the thing. I want them literally, like, these are not, anthropomorphized birds. These are actual birds.
Fair enough. Well, my name is McKenna Ray Tynan. I'm McKenna Ray Art on all of the platforms. Tonight I am playing the Nick Tara Witch, Avi. So is her familiar Agate. And if I were playing a bird in a like a red wall but with birds themed campaign, I don't know. I love the little screech owl that I was holding at fair. But for context for that, the bird people were back at fair this year after 2 years of not having any shows. Well, technically longer. 2 years since 2 years is how many they've had since the pandemic. So it's actually been longer if you count the time that they had to take off for the pandemic. And they had this little screech owl named Freya. She had cataracts and was half blind.
Missing half a wing.
Well, it just made it very impressive to me that she was as calm and as like handleable as she was, because it's Ren Fair. It was very loud. She can't see me. She doesn't know me. And also she's probably would rather be asleep because she's an owl. But they called her Freya, the goddess of, motherhood and war, because I guess she lost half of one of her wings protecting her young. All of whom survived. They made it, and they were able to be rescued and rehabilitated and re-released out into the wild. But of course, she couldn't go with them because she was missing part of her wing. I love this bird, but that bird has her own story, which is why I can't play her in a TTRPG because she's already level 20 and retired.
Yeah, she's the NPC that we meet at the guild.
She's the quest giver. So I think I would like to be a nice, brightly colored parrot. I had a sun conure growing up as a kid, and I would love to play a silly little sun conure, maybe like a bard or a sorcerer or something flashy.
Delightful. And I, of course, am Matt, the DM for these lovely sessions with these lovely people, and I have to go with my OG bird love, which is just an emperor penguin. I just love penguins. Though minor penguins are very cute too. I'm only just not a big fan of macaroni penguins. They're a little flashy for my tastes, honestly. I'm not saying they're bad. They're just not my cup of
Penguin?
tea.
How can you say that you don't like a penguin? That's so weird. They're
It's just
all
not
so
my
good.
favorite. I love penguins. But enough about fictional birds and their adventures. Will, why don't you go ahead and roll that intro, and we can get started on the adventure we've come here to do.
Yeah, pushing the button. And we are back. Chat, you missed Matt talking about their new favorite game system, PF5.
Oh, also, just because I don't think we mentioned it, Zoe is not here tonight because she's at an audition.
Yes.
Or will be in about 37 minutes.
Break someone's legs for her.
So if everyone could have some good positive thoughts about her and her audition today, that would be great.
Yay!
And also, chat, technically, yes, I am judging penguins, but in my defense, I judge everything, and in this case, I'm more like putting a tier list of penguins. They're all good, but some I prefer.
Ugh. We're gonna have to create specifically for use case scenarios in which each one of us does a tier list of a favorite animal. Like a favorite animal type. For myself, it'd be cats. For Matt, it'd be penguins.
I feel like that yours is a lot broader than mine.
There are a lot of penguins, Matthew.
There are,
A lot
but
of
there's a
penguins.
lot of
of penguins.
Matt, there's a lot of penguins. There's the Emperor, there's the tap dancing, there's the...
We gotta do frogs for Will, obviously.
A lot of
There's
frogs,
also
too.
a lot of frogs.
There's a lot of frogs.
Fun fact, in terms of variety of species, half of all the species of animals in the world are beetles.
Yeah.
There's
And
That
a
makes
lot
sense.
of beetles. There's
everything
a
will become crabs eventually.
Beetles are insects.
beetles specifically.
Interesting.
Yes.
Typing beetles, hard-shelled beetles.
Ironically, I learned that fact while watching a lore video about insect spirits in Shadowrun. Because I like watching lore videos about other RPG systems.
Eh.
And because the lore of Shadowrun is pretty cool. There are dragons that run corporations.
I mean,
that's
long
like-
resting.
That's really hitting the metaphor over the head on that one.
There was a dragon that was president of Canada and U.S. for about 10 minutes until his limousine got blown up.
As you do. What would McKenna's animal be?
That I would make a tier list for.
Yeah, because like I could see a couple for you, but I don't know which one would be like the definitive one.
I'm curious what other people think.
She could do the rest of the birds. I only get penguins. She gets the rest of birds. And there's a lot of owls too.
Interesting question. I know you're a great fan of cats. However,
You guys could do the cat tier list together, and you have to come to a consensus.
Aww.
That would either be very fun or absolutely horrifying.
Or fair. Blood would be spilled.
And chat, if you want to see that blood be spilled.
I think I'd actually like to do either a deep sea life
There we go.
tier list,
Oh,
or if it has to be a specific like genus, I would do a jellyfish tier list.
the jellyfish, yeah.
I would learn
You
something
would
from
like
that.
jellyfish.
And also, there are some objectively bad jellyfish, so I could put things in D tier and nobody would shit on me for it because they're like, yeah, fuck that jellyfish, man. You know what I mean?
Quick lightning round question. Is the Man of War a jellyfish? Or is it its
No.
own thing? Oh.
Technically, no. There is a word for it. I want to say
Invertebrate?
cenophore. No, they're all invertebrates. I want to say cenophore. That might be incorrect. Where they are actually an amalgamation of a lot of smaller organisms.
Oh, God.
Same thing with by the wind sailors. They also look like jellyfish. They're very similar.
I'm
Also,
learning
yes, crazy jellyfish are awesome. Thank you.
The more you know.
Also,
we all
I
have
love-
niche knowings.
That's so real, crazy. I loved slime molds as a kid. There was an issue of Ranger Rick that I was given at one point that was all about slime molds, and I was obsessed with them for a hot minute.
I haven't
thought
thought
they were
about
so-
Ranger Rick in decades.
I love Ranger Rick. I hope he's doing great wherever he is.
But yeah, suffice to say, we all love animals here.
Yes.
Looks
As
like
you can
half the
see
party
by
being
looking
animals.
at our character art.
There are a lot of animals that I like more than people.
Correct.
Yeah. It's a
Because
little
animals
more, though.
don't bring me paperwork to do with 20 minutes left in the day.
Oh. You know,
Speaking
a,
of
a
not
bear in
liking
the woods
people.
wouldn't do that.
Hmm?
A bear in the woods wouldn't do that to you either, Matt.
Reason number 36 why I choose the bear. They don't bring me fucking paperwork to do.
God, the
Bears are Luddites.
the amount of men I've seen getting so angry about people choosing the bear over a man.
Proving they, one, don't understand it, and two, proving the people right about the bears.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's rough. Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
fantasy.
Fantasy.
Our final fantasy.
Adventure. Quick, I'm just going to say one thing right off the bat. As you guys come right out of combat, we didn't do anything outside of combat. The healing well, never got used. It has 5 charges, so if anyone needs healing, use it now quickly. You can tap it as many up to 5 times. Each time you'll get 4d8 healing.
I think I would like some healing.
Alright, I will roll it for you.
Me too.
Yeah, you all heal yourselves up.
Alright, first one for Avi Avi, 19. Do you want another?
Let me do a little addition.
I'll give one to Charlotte, 16.
To the night song.
There's 3 left.
I could do another one.
Alright, another hit of that healing well. Ooh, a 22.
Oh.
I could
Alright.
also use one more hit.
15.
That puts me exactly at full.
Eager
That
at
helps me too.
Well-
It's Eager in the corner, healing well, not even once.
Oh no, I would like it, but I'm letting my friends heal themselves first. I'm at 95
Well-
hit points out of 231.
Oh.
So
1 charge left.
I will take the one
Yeah.
charge.
And take my second
19.
one too. I didn't need the second one. I thought you were good.
No, you're fine. I have healing ability that isn't spell slot, so I can just medicine myself. That's why I was just
You
like,
guys You guys probably don't have time to take a long rest, but you do have time to maybe take a short rest.
Why wouldn't we have time to walk away and take a long rest?
Because someone might notice we killed the guards.
Yes.
Okay,
Also because
they can't rebuild a Demi-Lich, y'all.
I
No,
didn't say
but they
could
can be
rebuild it.
aware of our presence and that in it.
in the back room somewhere, a zombie is pulling a box off a shelf that says Demi-Lich.
They have them stored. Also,
Uh.
we have been gifted, each of us, a hero point, FYI.
Oh, delightful.
That's an okay amount of healing. 41. That puts me up to that. Cool. Alright, that's fine.
2 hero points.
Will, are you sure you don't want to take the second one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh.
Because I have contingencies and other stuff, so we're fine.
You're also our tank. I would like to have you at full.
Me getting to full, the other one would put me at
Oh, hello.
wouldn't put me close enough. The more efficient thing would be to take 20 minutes so that I can boot myself again with my medicine because it's a lot more healing.
Endures and Darkness just gave also you a healing check, so hold on a sec.
I mean, technically mine's better than Endures and Darknesses, and Endures and Darknesses locks me out for another 10 minutes.
Oh,
I'm not sure it does.
Medic archetype.
I think
no,
that
but-
two different people can.
Yeah, two different people. It's just you can't do this healing on the same person with me.
I don't.
I'm also making a ruling on that because it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Fair enough.
why do you deny his healing touch?
Because I don't have to roll.
Why?
I don't have to roll for mine.
Scared my damn cat with that.
Yeah, and plus, let's see. So, that was going to be.
So
forget
Sarah,
how much
has
this
Teddy
is.
met the gremlin yet?
Teddy has met the gremlin. Teddy also decided to try to attack the gremlin's cord.
What's the gremlin?
Is gremlin
So,
38 back to you, Will, from Endures.
no, he's currently right now until I make a space behind the glass cabinet hidden in the closet because
Okay.
I don't trust the actual real life criminal.
The two of us both together got me up to full. It took 20 minutes.
Siphonophore, that's what they were. Thank you, Crazy.
Alright, so, the situation you guys find yourself in, the shattered remains of the two Demi-Liches are in this antechamber here.
They have little eyes that are stabs, do they not?
They had kind of jeweled eyes that have now grown dull, but you guys did get that one bit of magic item from them.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
I
Yeah,
will
we got
pick
the
up
Ring
their-
of Wizardry.
I will pick
The
up
other one,
dead
his eyes were just
Demi-Liches.
worth a bunch of money.
Yeah.
The jeweled ring, basically. Sell for gold. 2 tattered cult robes. Disguises, I said.
Yeah, I'm going to put the cult robes on.
How similar are they to your old cult robes?
You know, these ones are a little bit less blood-stained.
They're a little dusty, actually.
A little dusty, a little drab. Like, listen, some cults know how to have a little bit of cultish flair with some bone or with some other sort of accents. These ones seem really plain. They would not go well at the Met Gala.
What's the
Um,
Met Gala?
You didn't read about it in the New York Times.
What's New York?
Oh, no.
You gotta call. It's the New York. It's the New
New
York
York?
Times.
The New York Times.
The New York Times.
Forget about it.
Things I could see McKenna having a
Um,
field day with if they ever got to go
To New York?
to the Met Gala. Like, things I could see you having a field
I
day
would
with.
devour the Met Gala with enough money.
Yes.
Make no mistake about that.
I
would
know.
boot
For a
the
second
house
there, I thought you were
down.
talking about a buffet. Because I'm like, the free food would be good, I'm sure.
I've actually heard very mixed things about the food there.
Oh, what's the point?
Exactly. Well, the point is to go there and look pretty, and some people can't even manage that.
Ooh.
So we've
But
got
yes.
2 of these robes.
Cult. Yes.
Right, we've got 2 of these robes with the potential to disguise such as Igora, but also
I
one
just
other
hide in
person.
someone else's robes.
Would
I
you like to be?
mean-
Would you like to be a hunchback?
And I could, Endures in Darkness, I could pretend to be a familiar.
That's
Feels
true.
really degrading. I guess
Agatha
I
looks
could
at you
also
suddenly.
I'm not. I mean, you know what I guess I could also pretend to be a familiar. You could just have a lot of familiars.
I almost had 6. If I wouldn't have gone down the medicine track, I would have had 3 more animals with me right now.
Jesus.
Memo to
I
self.
mean-
More AoE spells.
How I'm seeing this, how we could do, is actually have familiars if we play it. So have Igora and Ophelia be in the robes. I will transform myself to look more like a familiar-based creature. Avi will be a familiar-based creature, and we could just say that they've acquired familiars for the needs. Well, that would make sense because they believe in nothing, so why would they have anything?
But even nothing.
There's potential here, is what I'm saying. I could also try and sneak past in another form.
I'm also going
In
to
my
say
real
this.
form.
You guys don't need to make a perception check about this, but you do notice that the inner doors have no handles of any kind. What they do have, sort of like almost where you would imagine a door knocker would be, are 2 sort of like blunt hooks, sort of just hanging, one on each door.
Well, it can't be the skulls because they disintegrated.
They didn't disintegrate. They're just a little broken.
Oh.
The structural integrity has failed,
Kobe.
but they are. Are you gonna throw the skull? The damaged skull.
Roll a hit, sir. Let's see if you actually make that.
You heard the man, Matthew. What happened?
He said Kobe.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Matt's not chronically online.
That's okay.
That's not a. I would argue that this is a touch grass thing that like people who are outside of the internet would know who Kobe is.
That's fair.
That's true.
Bryant?
That's
I'm
true.
getting
Kobe
from
Bryant?
context clues
It's a
that they-
sports thing, babe. It's a sports thing.
A sports ball?
Yes.
It's a sports ball
Yes,
thing.
he
We're
was a
not
very
sports ball
good
people
sports
here.
ball
Are they
thing.
are they a point doer?
Yes.
Yes,
They did
Yes, they
points
are.
so good.
they did actually really well.
Now
Have they
they're
ever-
doing points
Yeah.
in the sky?
Are you throwing the skull on the hook, Will?
Yeah, I'm going to just.
All right, give me a athletics check.
Oh dear.
I mean, you're trying something athletic.
I was hoping a ranged attack roll, but that's fine.
I mean, you certainly hit the hook, but
I have a -1 to athletics, y'all.
Not even, Matt. I would like to. I
I'd
would
like
like
to-
to retcon
I-
that he tried to throw it and it.
A
flung
10 is
backwards and
completely
whacked him on the
average.
head.
I'm just saying. I also would like to apologize if I've at any point implied that you need to throw the skull. It's not like a great distance in the air. It's at like
I throw
chin
I throw
height
the
for
other
a
one.
normal. All right, you break the skull. You can't get into the temple. No.
It just bonks them both on the head. Look, I've done that while playing basketball, where you try to throw it and it rolls off the fingers
Dama
and hits
takes-
you in the
Tommy
head.
tries to throw the thing and just sort of like teeters backwards and then falls through one of the eye holes.
Gamma takes 1 point of damage from the skull bouncing off the hook at a weird angle and just plunking down onto his head.
So I take
You
1
barely
point
know.
of damage.
Yes.
What?
Non-lethal.
I am going to reach over with 2 of my arms, grab the skulls from the ground, and simultaneously.
Wait,
put
we didn't do
them-
it right. We have to whistle thing. We have to be like do 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 do. Anyway,
She
Alright.
Is that a reference to
she
something
just
I don't
puts them on.
understand?
Globetrotters.
You guys hang the
Oh.
skulls on the hooks.
Yes, I grab them from where they have been dropped by the 2 individuals
They
trying
look-
to be.
The skulls do certainly look pretty worse for wear, but you hang them on there. Takes a moment, but then there is a grinding sound. The doors swing open, and you guys are treated to a glimpse of a room beyond here. All right, now hold on. I have to move something onto. All right, so I'm going to read something to you guys here. There's some lovely text for this room. This 55-foot high chamber, wait for it, Will, wait for it, contains banks of ancient benches that stretch to the north and south, leaving a clear walkway between the large stone doors to the east and west. Glimmering braziers and glowing runes fill the room, and eerie shadows dance and weave across the floors. A human corpse, clad in red and white, lies slumped by the wall just north of the doors. I don't know why they placed him there, but I think he's supposed to be, like, over here, technically?
Sure.
A human corpse clad in red and black robes lies slumped by the wall just north of the doors to the west, clutching a bone staff wrapped in colorful ribbons. So, wow, there's a whole lot of text here you guys will never get to read.
Well, until we buy the book after we're done it.
I can just tell you after, too. Yeah, there's just there's a body on the far side of the room, and there's, like, weird kind of, like, shadowy figures that seem to be, like, sitting in the pews, but they kind of disappear, and then sort of one, like, reappears in another pew, and then disappears and reappears, and there's, like, a weird kind of a ghostly, like, melody kind of going through the room.
For totally unrelated reasons, I think I know what this is, so I am not going to do anything.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, Charlotte just sits there and stares for like half a second and goes, well,
Horrifying.
that's welcoming.
Can you, Avi, can you figure it out? Is it like a magical thing? What's going on?
I guess I can make like an Arcana check or something. That's a 44 Arcana to see what the fuck is going on here.
Let me take a look here. You're not entirely sure because there's not really much going on at this point. Though, I will honor the lovely Arcana roll. You think that staff that guy has is something. That looks like despite the rather
the
poor...
twisted, fucked up guy on the in front
Yeah.
of us.
Despite the slumped corpse and the poor state it is in, the staff, kind of spooky aesthetic though it is, looks to be in excellent condition, so you think it's probably a powerful magical artifact.
Okay. Well, he's got a nice staff.
Unfortunately, to identify it, you feel like a religion check might be more appropriate. If you want, you could call up Endures in Darkness.
That's what I was.
Endurance, do you think you could tell me what that staff is?
He kind of waddles up.
And Endures walked up to the lemonade stand.
Religion check.
Hey.
42. Okay.
What's your religion?
Even from this distance, he can tell you that it is a powerful magical staff, but it is very specifically tied to the worship of Asmodee, which is a little weird because
Asmodeus.
pardon me, Asmodeus. Like, there's no reason for any of that to be anywhere near this temple. Like, Asmodeus has nothing to do with the Throat of Nothingness or like nihilism or anything.
So
He's
was
just
he
one hell of a god.
like a blasphemer who was worshipping a god that they didn't like?
I'm also going to make a quick medicine check. 31. Just from a distance, he can tell that the skeleton across the room has many broken bones.
Well,
Oh.
So it's possibly this guy did not meet a good end, whoever he is, though.
well,
Endures
yeah,
is,
look at him. Endures his elbows on backwards.
What?
I'm just saying yes from a medical standpoint.
Okay, good deduction.
And because he rolled good for the religion, he was also telling that there is something spooky going on in his room.
Yeah.
No.
Alright,
Really?
well, let's just go in
Is it
and...
trapped?
I am a member of this cult of nihilism now.
Alright, you move 5 feet into the room.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on a sec. Before you do anything else, there's a few things I have to be careful about in this.
Oh boy, the nothingness is great. Nothing is better than nothing. Isn't that an oxymoron?
As soon as anyone... Okay, yeah. You've stepped into the room. So, as you step into you take the one step into the 5-foot square of the first room.
Yeah.
A kind of misty being seems to rise from the bones. Surprisingly, it just kind of holds up its hands and goes, "Hold fast, lest you join me in this torment."
Oh.
Even his ghostly arms kind of like flop into like incorrect angles. He's like, "Oh Lord."
Like I said,
Sorry.
his elbows on backwards.
All right, Wishgale, what do you need?
Yeah.
No, please don't.
As a
I've
ghost,
seen
as a
way
ghost-
too many Japanese horrors.
he resembles his appearance in life. A handsome man, clad in red and black robes. Yet as he moves, it becomes obvious that his bones have been broken in dozens of places, and his limbs, neck, and torso bend in unsettling and gruesome ways.
The block text is real tonight. Sorry,
I'm
Sarah.
sorry. No, it's okay. I'm just getting a lot of Bong Shong Ghost vibes, which is
Did
to
you
me
ever-
that is the scariest thing is when somebody is walking with like actually physically walking with their limbs all like bent and twisted, which is a huge thing in a lot of Asian horror. But knowing I can like hear in my head the crack of
Of the webpage scrolling down for you.
No, stop! I can't. I was seeing her in mirrors for 2 months after
I did
seeing
have to
that
sleep
comic.
with the lights on after reading that
It was
comic.
actually legit scary.
Because I had
Anyway.
been waiting for the jump scare, so I had been scrolling down very carefully. That ooh, I nearly shot myself.
my chair flew.
I have no idea what they're talking about, chat. So,
And you don't want to, because I think you
don't.
would actually shit yourself.
It's
did you guys-
scary as hell.
You guys ever heard of the human anglerfish?
okay, let's keep going.
Oh.
We can
Hey, man.
Anyway,
TTRPGs.
Gotta like.
Anyway,
So this man's got a lot of broken bones.
Oh.
He kind of motions to you guys. Pray tell me, would thee be perhaps devotees of our supreme lord, Asmodeus?
Sure.
no.
I mean, I'm currently a free agent, so I'm pretty open.
Okay, you know what? Disappointing, but I don't actually care.
I don't know,
I
they're
would
one hell
really-
of a god.
I wish I could offer you power and station and everything, but I'm a ghost. Don't have a lot to offer at the moment, but I'm going to employ you out of the goodness of your hearts to perhaps help me.
We do have some pretty good hearts, so that's a
In-
safe bet.
I
What's going on?
I honestly, I just want to die. I have been
That's
trapped
a-
here, bound to my remains, for quite a while now in this awful place. I just want to pass on. I want to shuffle off this mortal coil.
Okay.
Your mortal coil is
Understandable.
pretty fucked, so that's an understandable request.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't know if you've met any of them yet. The cultists and the guys who run this place are kind of the worst. And they're so much the worst. This whole place is just so depressing and so much so that I can't leave. The ennui is too powerful. Can you imagine that?
I can.
looks at
Is it
Inside
good?
Out too.
Well, what if we just took you and put you over there, where it's less ennui?
I'm worried
Wait.
it's in the soil at this point. And please also don't touch my body. I just yeah, the pulsing
Okay.
drone of unlife somewhere in the building is, I think, now at this point what's keeping me here. I feel like there's some powerful undead creature somewhere in here.
Well,
So
right,
what
so if we just
essentially-
took you out of the building?
Sorry?
So what if we just took you out of the building?
Well, here's the problem. And he kind of just points at the room. If you come in here and try and get me to begin with, you're gonna have to deal with the what killed me.
Which is what?
There is some sort of unearthly choir in here that first they made me so lethargic and just, oh, there's no point in anything. I just sort of like started walking across the room at a crawl, and then sonic vibrations just started snapping my bones.
Oh, gross. What were you doing in your
I survived for a uncomfortable amount of time.
Got it.
I'm sorry. What were you doing here in the first place?
I wish it sounded more impressive, but I am a scholar of religious lore, and I came here to further the aims of my infernal lord.
I mean, that's
I managed-
impressive.
Yeah, I managed to sneak by the Lobane and sneak by the Demi-Liches.
No, how'd you get
How
by the
did you manage
Demi-Liches?
that?
Honestly, I don't actually remember that part. It was some crazy magic stuff I did, and I've also been dead for a while. I'm missing a lot of details in my memory.
Yeah, we killed them, so it's good.
Well, good. They were probably terrible.
Yeah.
They were.
You know what? Say what you will about my blessed lord Asmodeus. At least he's got motivation. These people are terrible. I'm like, you just, lie down in your tombs if you're so unhappy with the existence.
Pete?
Yeah. Oh God, it's so nice to talk to people.
Yeah, have they
Well-
just been walking around and ignoring you? You're like
Points
a
at Igor though.
ghost. You're
Don't
right
take
here.
it. Don't take any more steps though.
Okay, but we have to cross the room to...
Well, no. Remember, I don't want you to actually touch me. I'm just trying to help you guys.
I know, but we gotta cross the room to get through the doors, Burrow.
No. Like, I think you can maybe take care of whatever this choir thing is without actually moving into the room. You just need some expertise or something. You need to roll some checks.
Alright, well, what the fuck do I need to see it?
All right. Let me check this real quick. Yeah,
I can try some occultism.
I agree, Igor. Now that you're in the room, you automatically notice some eerily swaying shadows. They're like you know how like choirs sometimes start swaying.
Yeah,
as
you
they're
see,
singing?
that stuff is
Shadow.
weird. Like, over there, that's some weird stuff.
A choir of ghostly shadows fills the benches in this room, chanting a haunting and unearthly melody.
Oh.
So, can we roll like in occultism or?
Wait, I know what's something that scares away a lot of choirs. Non-Christian religious music. Oh! Work?
None of them are Christian. Also, what's Christian?
Fair enough.
Here, there's an article about it in the New York Times. Oh, those
What's New York?
New York. It's New York.
Now,
I
yeah,
told you. It's New York.
save that accent
Anyway.
for my homeroom.
That might be
and-
the next Monday night show for all we know.
Just so I'm not dancing around it anymore. Will,
Yeah.
there is a haunt in this room.
Yes.
Refresh
Is it
my
is it
memory.
the Entropy Choir?
Yes.
Okay.
So, quick question though. What is the range on disabling the haunt?
So you have to be within the haunt to disable the haunt.
Okay, hold on.
So
a sec.
if the haunt takes the entire room, you have to be in the room to disable the haunt. It's why haunts
Well-
kind of suck.
I'm gonna say this: 5 feet in, you haven't triggered the haunt yet.
Okay.
So you guys will have to perhaps do a little experimenting to find out what the range of it is.
Yep. I'm just not going to. Yeah. It's my
So-
favorite haunt, Matt. It's legitimately my favorite haunt.
The fact that you have a favorite haunt makes me.
I have a favorite pre-made haunt, and this one's one of my favorites. I've actually found a
It's
way
just-
to put it into League, so I'm really excited.
It's one of those things that if your group doesn't have someone who actually has like good ranks in religion, haunts cause you a lot of problems. Sometimes.
Yes. I mean, this one can be solved with other means. That's why I like it. I am.
I'm gonna let you figure this out. I'm gonna cross my arms and shut up.
Endures in darkness. Walk into the room and trigger the trap.
Okay.
All right.
Gama's stepping on top of me.
No, don't do that. We can just make some checks first.
No, but-
He's gonna at least come up and stand next to Igro.
all right. Endures. Creepy shadows. Religion check. Go.
Oh, ooh. He for a second it looks like he starts hearing like helicopters and nom in his head. Shadowy beings, very similar to things he had to deal with in his youth. But he's like, all right, yeah, You know what?
Yeah.
I can conquer this. He's gonna take one more step. Seemingly nothing happens. He takes one more step. All the choiry shadow beings just kind of slide like weird pillars and turn to sort of like look at him with their knocked faces.
Take a step back. Take a step back.
That triggers the haunt. It more than 10 feet into the room is the trigger. Living creature moves more than 10 feet into the area. The eerie calls of the entropy choir saps the will of living creatures. A living creature who fails a DC 36 will save becomes slowed 1, and then we roll initiative. So,
Everyone
Will
make a
save.
will save.
We couldn't
Oh.
have tried anything else.
no, it's
No,
all
you
gone.
have to
Yeah.
trigger the haunt in order to solve the haunt.
No, I mean we couldn't have tried anything else besides using the only like extreme healer in the party.
Don't
It's
worry, he
fine.
doesn't have bones to break.
It's fine. We can deal with this haunt very
35.
quickly.
That is also a failure.
Yeah, it's a
35 is
decent.
a failure.
36.
36.
Aww.
Well, actually, Gama's not in the room, so he doesn't have to make that roll. So
No.
34 is just me.
And Ophelia's just like. "Da-da-da-da-da."
Hey, actually, Ophelia, could we borrow you for this? Because one of the things we can use to disarm this would be really helpful to have you.
But we are going to roll initiative. So I'm gonna move the haunt off of the GM layer just so I can actually roll for it. All right. Where's the initiative tracker? There we go. Everybody, roll initiative.
Also, is it the whole room or is it the like within 10
Now
feet of?
that
That's
it's
the
been
whole room.
triggered, it's the whole room.
Okay. All right.
So anyone who failed the will save 36
Slowed
or
one.
35 and below is now slowed 1.
Yeah.
Entropy Choir gets to, interestingly enough, roll performance for their initiative.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um,
Do you want me to do Ophelia, Matt?
yes, please. I'm trying to get into the darkness.
Alright. I'll take care of Ophelia. Auto parts.
What a bold choice you made.
What? What's wrong?
Let's see how it plays out.
What's wrong with
You
my...
just jumped from multiple things. It was quite intriguing.
Because it's... Yeah, anyway.
All right. So, yeah, entropy choir by a good margin.
Yeah, but thankfully Charlotte's not in the room. You could hit... Yeah.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. All right. So entropy choir does a little thing. There are people slowed within its range, so it doesn't have to legally slow people. So it is going to move on to its second thing then. It's
Wait,
routine.
I'm sorry. Am I slowed or am I not slowed?
You're not in the
I
room
have no
yet,
idea.
so
You're not in the
slowed.
room, so you're not slowed.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't have to take the check, I guess. All right. So, if there are any non-slow, blah blah blah. All right, it is going to target Endures in Darkness because he is the closest. So it is going to use 3 actions to do its Fortitude save. Endures, come on, this is your good one. Well, actually, no, Will was his good one. 34. What was the DC?
36.
Well, this is a different check.
Mm.
36 again, yeah. So
Yeah.
that is a failure. Ooh, he's gonna take 10d6 sonic damage.
Oh,
That's not that bad.
endures.
47.
That's pretty bad.
I'm glad I healed him before the start of this.
That's
You
one.
also rolled disgustingly well.
That's one average
did,
medicine check for me.
All right.
I'm glad you're so. I'm so glad that you seem to think that it won't die.
You're so
That's great.
blasé about our TA being brutalized. by
Yeah,
this.
I appreciate
It's
this.
his job. It's literally his job.
It's not his job.
Job is to do paperwork.
My job is to create tests.
So yeah, we move on to Charlotte. As you just saw all these figures
They
with the
have-
little ghostly choir books just sing at endurers, and he has no bones to break, so you don't hear any snapping sound, but there's like weird popping, like. No, I couldn't hear. We can't hear that.
You can't hear that?
Endures kind of looks like one of the kaiju from Kaiju number 8, and I like that.
I wish I had a better miniature thing for endurers.
Let me see if I can get you a better crunchy squish.
Charlotte, you're up. Igra, you'll be up next.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
I don't know.
Yes.
I do not know.
If you want to figure out how to deal with a haunt, it's a religion check.
Would it not be occultism?
It could be
Um,
occultism. It
That's what I
depends.
was going to roll.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to out. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't even know if this is gonna work, but this is the only thing I can think of right now. I'm gonna cast Ghost Sound,
Huh.
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Ghost Sound, hopefully to overpower the chanting and the music.
That's actually a really smart thing to do, Sarah.
What sound do you make?
Humming,
But it like
Like-
a different key than them.
a different key. Basically, going like if they're going, it's.
I find that very distracting.
Thank you.
At least several of the things kind of like turn, like what the. You have one action remaining.
I'm going to use that one action to do a craft. So I'm going to use a craft reagent to create an item.
All right. Igara, you're up, and I believe
I'm
you are
slowed
slow
one. I delay until after Endures in Darkness because even though I as well know how to deal with this haunt, Igara does not and does not have a high enough religion to deal with it.
Okay. Endures in Darkness is actually now. It's been a while since we had to do this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Bard Song work for skill checks?
No.
Okay, that's a different one entirely.
It is just a religion check to identify the haunt.
It is, but well, I was gonna do a just. Okay, you know what? Hold on a sec.
Because once Endures identifies the haunt, he can tell us how we disarm it, and then we can disarm it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to mix character knowledge and player knowledge in my head. Religion check. Damn it!
Nice.
Damn it! Why did I roll that for that? So,
Because we need it.
well, here's the thing. There are two potential checks to disable the haunt. It requires a Master in Religion check of 40, which that would have been a great roll for, or a Performance at Expert of less than that to
Yeah.
counter the choir.
Well. Shit.
Just for fun, McKenna, you do realize that Igara is legendary in performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very
But
I also
Endurance is
have
actually-
Ophelia.
Here's the thing.
As is
Endurance can
Ophelia.
Endurance can disable it if he gets a 14 or higher on his roll. Because he does have plus 26 to religion. He only needs to get a 14 or higher. And
Yes.
So legendary?
No,
Yeah,
mass.
legendary.
Ophelia is legendary.
Yeah.
We're level
Master-
15.
42.
Huh.
And I think that's it then.
No,
Disables the
isn't
haunt.
this
I guess I also
isn't this
have
one of those haunts that need
I'm
like
just-
3 checks? Or there's only one. Double check that. I'm pretty sure this one is a complex.
Disable. Religion DC 40, Master, to exercise the spirits and break the power binding in a single entity. Or Performance 35, to counter the choir and nullify the destruction elements of its song.
Oh,
Doesn't say anything.
they weakened it for the AP. That's cool.
It is a hazard 15. I don't know if that means anything to you.
They changed it for the AP. That's cool. Then yeah, it's dead. The one in the
Legendary!
Yeah, next, he like, I feel a little spongified, but
well,
Well, can you
yeah, I got him.
do some
some
I got him.
mushroom grafts or something?
Here endures mud. 52 hit points back. 2 endures.
Oh, that's very kind. Hold on, let me just open his thing.
So I just
52.
fill the holes with mud.
That's higher than when he entered the room.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys now have free reign of the room. The ghost kind of slumps over, looking a little relieved that you weren't all made into like roommates of his for the next several decades.
Hey, just in the interest of us being able to clear out this cult, that's a pretty nice staff you got there.
The moment you mention his staff, he does that Ghostbusters thing where a normal ghost's face that supposedly looks human gets all like, "Ugh." He's like, "No, it's mine."
Okay, fair enough.
Please don't piss off the ghost.
Don't
Will,
piss off the ghost.
roll me a
If it's
Arcana, occultism, or religion.
sure. Arcana.
24. I'll just say this, and you just like think to yourself, if we free his spirit
Yeah, we can
from
get
the
him when he's
thing, we
dead.
can always come back and get it. Also, you do notice he's got some nice looking robes on him too, so that's another thing to remember to pick up on the way out, maybe.
Yeah, we'll loot him on the way out.
Yeah, especially
Oh,
since
nice
that
looking robe.
the staff looks like it might be something unique, like an item with a name.
All right. Next room. Let's go, team.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Do you guys want to open the next room?
Yeah.
Once we
Yeah,
get people
let's
into
do it.
position.
Sarah, you sound so excited.
Do you want to stay
I'm-
back there, Sarah?
With creepy with creepy cracky? No.
That is not my name.
Well, what is your name?
My name.
Do you
is...
remember?
Yes, my name is
The 21st night of September.
Polvich? Got it.
Polvich.
Polvich.
He's
Good
like,
name.
I feel like this is disrespectful to intentionally get the name of a dead person wrong.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I genuinely didn't. I misheard.
No. Anyway, yeah, you guys. Do you guys want to open the next room?
Yep. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I am a cultist of the Cult of Nothing.
Is there anything else within this room that is of
Sadly,
any interest?
sadly, no. This room has kind of been left to rot.
Yeah.
Then here's your
Surprisingly, a cult devoted to nihilism doesn't seem to care for upkeep much and dusting. Alright, I'm going to remove the door.
Oh boy, I'm so nothingness. Nothingness is great.
So, you guys... Alright, I'm going to read the block text real quick. The High Chamber contains several stone sarcophagi in various stages of disrepair. Candles flicker atop stone altars in a circular chambers to the northwest and southwest, while a flight of stairs winds up along a stone pillar to the south. There are a number of creatures in this room. Will, why don't you go ahead and do that zoom up thing you like to do?
Sorry, Sarah.
Hmm. That's not as
Why is
creepy
his
to me.
tongue barbed?
Because these
If you wanna
things
make-
are fun.
If you guys want to make an Arcana or Occultism check as they kind of slowly turn to look at you.
Can I make a necromancy check instead?
If that is a thing you have, yes.
Yes, in fact, it is a thing I do have. Charlotte has necromancy lore.
Oh.
35.
35. These things are not a particularly high CR, so yeah, these appear to be slightly mutated Mohrag spawn. So these were perhaps at one point living creatures that were made into this by a Mohrag, which is a more powerful undead creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, the thing that created these, anything that it kills becomes these things after it kills them.
Oh, delicious. I say, ew. More hog spawns. Gross.
Yeah. They've
Like ants.
When you guys opened the door, they didn't like immediately all snap to look at you, and some of them almost seemed to be like looking up at the ceiling, like slowly waving their hands through the air, like they were like deep in thought or something. And you get the impression, oh, they were like contemplating nothingness. This is like a study chamber.
Oh, delightful.
Nothingness sure is great.
Now they're not immediately hostile. They turn to look at you and immediately snap to look at Igor when he says that. He's like, and they're like,
I'm just gonna step on in.
Are you praising nothingness? Or?
Yes. Praise nothingness, bros. Praise the nothingness.
Either give me a deception check or a performance check.
Performance is slightly better. Praise the nothingness. Oh, hero point.
Yep.
There we go.
Although, how smart are they? Really think about it.
With a performance of 30.
Boys.
Unfortunately.
Wait a
don't
minute.
quite-
Wait.
Oh,
I clicked on Gamma's sheet.
Oh, you did.
That's Gamma's
I
performance.
was gonna say, I thought you were legendary in that. So it's a 9. You can take the 9.
It's a 9, so I'll take the 9, and then I will add 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35 is what it ends up being.
So their perception was their pass, or you needed to beat like a 31, I think.
Yeah.
And now that you used yours instead of
Gamma's.
So yeah, they just like, and they kind of nod. They're like he's talking about nothingness.
Yeah,
And
nothingness.
They kind of just wave their arms at the emptiness of the room and stuff. Tongues langing out with like bristles and spines on them and stuff. Yeah, these are horrifying abominations. So for the moment, they're not hostile. They think you guys, or at least Igra stepping into the room, are,
All of
about
us
the
love
all about-
nothingness.
yeah.
Look at this guy.
So should be noted, there is doors to the north. There is this stairwell.
And doors to the south.
Yeah.
Do we want to just go south to clear this floor and then go from there?
that works for me.
Alright. To the south.
Just to the south?
Yeah, for now.
Oh, there's a little thing in the corner over here.
Yeah.
What is that little thing in the corner over there?
Just wanna put Gamma
It just
there.
appears to be like a bust of some guy with like very little flesh on his skull. The fact that they've bothered to carve at all is a little impressive.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit boring.
Give me, everyone who wants to, you can give me a perception check. Anyone who's walked into the room. I'll be on the 37, 31. Choco notices nothing.
Ophelia. With a
Avi
39.
and Ophelia, as you guys walk sort of around the big spiral staircase, you like walk towards it, and when you do, one of the nearby guys kind of turns to look at you and the stairway, but then as you walk around the stairway, you go,
Oh, we try to go upwards. That's an interesting prospect.
well, you don't know what it means.
Yeah, we'll deal
Just-
with them.
He didn't look like he was getting ready to be hostile. He just like, oh.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay.
Southern door.
Yes.
All right. So
Move that wall.
all right. Hold on a sec. Light. Bum.
Camera.
All right. This is A5. This pair of large domed chambers is connected by a 20-foot wide hallway. Stiff-looking beds line the walls of both chambers, surrounded by a few chairs and tables.
Empty otherwise.
It appears empty.
We loot the room.
Yeah, let's go through people's stuff.
All right, give me a perception check to see if there's anything worth finding in here.
25. Nice.
5.
38
Keep
for
my eyes on
Ophelia.
that guy over there.
39 for Igora.
It seems like this room has been left empty and barren. You do wonder that you guys remember the Lilbane told you that they recently had a relatively successful engagement against the cult, which forced them to like seal the cathedral and everything. And you think might have been where just all the troops that fell in battle might have lived.
Mm.
Like, and now it's empty because they died in combat.
Well, they probably really didn't own too much anyway.
No, possession is contrary to nihilism.
Sure.
I mean,
All right.
including, like black hair dye and torn clothes.
So, I guess the question is, do we want to clear this room before doing the north room, or do we want to do the north room?
Let's just do the north room.
All
I
right.
don't think there's anything in this room.
Fair enough. Let's all get up to
Give me another.
Yeah, I got
Give me another performance check.
praise Ophelia, praise the sun, praise the nothingness. Something, something, nihilism, something, something, Ophelia. 39.
Okay. She's very convincing.
Well, there's also a little offshoot here.
Nothing beats nothing.
No, probably just another bust.
Yeah, let's just open it up. Opens door.
Give me a quick second.
Or, I guess, listen to door before we open door.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Can I? Matt,
Yeah.
Ooh,
while
42.
they're investigating, can I make my way over to, let's see, around this area here?
Sorry, which area?
Right where I'm at. I'm looking at this coffin right here. I've got things and thoughts.
All the sarcophaguses appear to be in disrepair and have long since been emptied of any useful necromantic components, perhaps.
That's great. Not what I was asking. Can I... I'd like to actually do the thing that I'm generally good at. I'd like to create a snare.
Okay.
Actually, specifically, I'd like to create a demolition charge.
Interesting.
All right. You absolutely make that. You're a practiced hand at this. Just as the fact that as you do, though, you hear a growl start to rise in the throat of one of them, and it occurs to you that the act of creation runs absolutely counter to the concept of nihilism and, all that. And all of the figures in the room kind of turn to all of you, and they start to flex their clawed hands. And we are going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright, so initiative tracker, that's not
Looks like we're clearing out this room too.
Yep. That's fine.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to start quickly assigning colors to all these jokers.
Oh, God, I'm rolling like shit tonight. of course, I roll fucking amazingly for Zoe. It just goes to show Zoe is going to do awesome at their audition tonight.
Yes.
That's why the
It is
Dicer gods are
foretold.
doing so well.
Oh, good. I have just enough dots enough colors to assign, and the one guy who doesn't get a colored dot. So he's invisible dot.
Invisidot.
Invisidot.
It is I, Invisidot.
Spawn of Tuan. Alright. Start with red, blue, green, mustard, purple,
In the alleyway with the crowbar.
yellow, pink, invisible. Alright, and then I need to roll endures. Will, did you get Ophelia?
Yeah, I have Ophelia.
Thank you.
No worries. I will play the bard this evening.
The part of the bard will be played by William Banner. Descending. Alright, we're starting with Ophelia.
Thanks.
And Avi, you'll be up next.
Something, ew, ick, gross, stride. Bard song. Forbidding ward. Gamma against green.
Did you want to do like the performance check to try and get the +2 or 3?
Yes, I don't know how Zoe built her bard, so I will do that.
46.
Nice.
That is a critical success, so that'll be a +3.
Nice.
Alright, so I think that's Ophelia's turn then.
That's Ophelia's turn, so +3.
Avi, there are horrible, graspy, undead guys with creepy tongues that something is dripping from their tongues and you don't think it's spit.
Gross. Icky. I'm gonna move over here, and then I think I can just go in a line and get 4 of these guys at once.
Yep.
Yeah, that catches the corner, so
Just
yeah.
barely clipping the corner of one.
I also really don't care about these guys.
Yeah.
It's not a cool boss with an interesting mechanic. These are fodder.
I
Hey,
guess
fodder's
theoretically I could
important,
just
too.
do
It is
lightning
important.
bolt. I was going to do frigid flurry, but no, I'll do frigid flurry still. It's so rare that I get good damage. Like 4 things in a row that I can hit.
And they are not resistant to any of that.
Thank goodness.
Would you believe, though, they have fewer resistances, but they have better resistances than anything we've seen in a while.
Yep.
But only very specific things. And this isn't one of them. Alright, so Frigid Flurry, that is a reflex throw of 36. Ooh boy. Okay, they potentially can make it. I'll start at the top. Blue. Succeeds, but not critically.
Rude.
Mustard. Succeeds, but not critically.
Rude.
Pink. Fails horrifying.
Critically.
Fails critically.
Yeah. And non-dotted guy.
Fails
Also
critically.
Critically.
fails critically.
No.
So they each take. Let's see. With Bard Song, what am I adding for Bard Song?
+3.
So that'll be a +6. So that is 60. It would be 69.
Nice.
Now it's going to be
Nice.
75. It's going to be 75 damage flat, halved for the first 2, doubled for the second 2.
That's 114, 124 damage to the 2 critical
Wait,
fails.
hold on. Why are we doubling the damage the first time?
We're having so it's 39 cold damage and 30 slashing damage.
Oh, sorry.
This is a big
I always
spell.
keep thinking that's like more critical damage or something. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, this is a big one. All right.
So it's 75 damage before Bard Song.
Which is
Or
a,
no, sorry. It's not. Ignore me, listen to Will.
Alright, so it's 39 plus 30 plus 3. It's 72 damage. So that becomes 144 damage to the 2 that critically failed.
All right. So hold on a sec. 72. I just need to do some quick math here.
Is 144 to the critically failed,
Yep.
36 to the 2 that succeeded.
144. You say?
Yes.
All right. That is going to do significant damage to the 2 guys who failed. a sec. Forgot the blue guy was there. 144. Oof. Yep. Oof. They went from decently healthy to they are leaking undead fluids all over the floor.
Well, good, because
Actually, no. It splurted out and then flash froze. So now they have weird black icicles kind of sticking out of them as their bodies are like broken in places.
gross.
And their tongues are stuck to themselves like a weird
Gross.
flagpole thing. That was a very effective turn.
Yes.
Alright, that was Aviali's turn. We move to the one that you're right next to.
Yeah.
Who's gonna turn, who is now looks like a frozen spiky zombie man.
Wow, who is that? That was crazy.
He just kind of like looks at you like, really? And he's gonna try and hit you
Worth
with
a try.
his tongue.
Oh no.
But don't worry, it does no damage. But you now need to make a fortitude save to avoid being paralyzed.
Oh no.
Fort save, please.
38.
You succeed.
That's pretty
Um,
good.
Alright. He's gonna try one more time with a tongue. 28, that's not gonna hit you. And for his third attack, he's just gonna try and slash you. 32.
Will miss.
Alright, he got close there for a second. Then we move to the farthest one. We went from two ends of the extremes. Who's gonna? He looks a little dazed for a second, like what just happened? A small like winged snowball flew by and hurt me a bunch. Then he sees that Eager is right in front of him, so he's gonna try and attack Eager once with his tongue. Crit.
Oh.
But it does no
Matthew, you are in
damage.
rare form tonight.
I haven't rolled a bunch of 18s. You are totally fine. The DC for the paralyze is 30.
Crit success.
Okay.
Hello, Christy Paints.
Second
Hi.
tongue attack.
We're fighting some
33.
tongues. Is that still on me?
Yes.
I bat it away with my fist. Misses.
I don't want to think about how that looks. And finally, third, just claw attack. 25. Nope. Alright, we move on to Endures in Darkness, who is like, oh, this is kind of weird. He is going to go...
Nothing beats the Frog McGaw.
He's going to move up next to Gamma, and then he's going to do a good old, whatchamacallit? Electric Arc. Didn't roll well for damage. But they still have to pass reflex saves, so that's going to be in blue and red. Spawn, reflex, succeeds, fails. Alright, so the first one is only going to take 9 damage, but that brings him under triple digits, and the other one's going to take the full 18. If I can open these. Alright, that was Endures in Darkness' turn. We move on to another spawn, the one that's next to Gamma. To switch things up a little, I'm only going to do one tongue attack. 31.
Misses.
Alright, just 2 claw attacks then. 27 and
Yes.
19. Nope.
Miss.
We move on to the next one, which is pink. It's going to run up to the freezing comet that is Avi Avi. It's going to try one tongue and one claw. 42 on the tongue.
Ooh, will hit.
That'll be another fort save. I'm just crit fail fishing. You still succeed. And then its remaining attack will be just a claw. 22 won't hit.
No.
Moving on. I love these guys. They're nice and simple. This one is also next to Gamma. It's going to try and attack Gamma with the tongue.
Which one is it?
41.
Green?
Green.
Okay, Forbidding Ward. That will still hit. Fortitude save for Gamma.
You're fine.
Barely.
One more because honestly, paralyzing Gamma would be great. Nope. It's claw attack on the third.
Miss.
25,
Critical
nope.
miss.
Can you guess what the challenge rating of this encounter is?
Trivial.
Igra, it is your and your menagerie's turn.
Alrighty. So, first things first. Igara is going to
Yeah, one of them just like, let me touch your skin.
use an action to give Choco 2 actions. Choco is going to stride to there. Stride to there and take a tail attack at the take a jaw attack at the zombie in front of them, purple.
Purple?
Yep.
25. Actually,
Flat-footed.
race.
So that'll be 28 flat-footed.
That will hit then because their AC is 30. Thank God for Bard Song.
Alright, 13 piercing damage, so that'll become 16 piercing damage.
Piercing damage, you say?
Yep.
Very little of that goes through.
Yep, thought so. Choco continues to be useful. Then
Not his
Gamma
fault.
is going to focus. Do I use tandem? No. Gamma focuses on blue, striking belly bump on blue. So that'll be a 43.
That will
44,
crit.
sorry.
That will crit.
Alright, so that'll be 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40. So 41 base damage plus... how many dice of damage is that rolling now? Should I need to upgrade that? Yes, I do. It should be 3d8. So
Let's
whatever
figure the total.
number I said plus 12. So I think I said 49? 22 becomes 44. And then... 56 points of sonic damage to blue for the first attack.
Ooh, that took out more than half of his health in a single blow.
Second attack, 39 to hit blue.
That, he's not flat-footed, so
He's
that will
not
not
flat-footed.
crit, but it'll certainly hit.
So that'll be 24 points of sonic damage.
All that's going through. He is down to very low.
Okay, so I've done that in 2 actions. That is my turn.
Alright. We're going to move on to the rest of the spawn now. This is going to be yellow.
Sarah, remember that flamethrower I bought you?
This one is going to pop up to Charlotte and is going to try and make 1 tongue and 1 claw attack. 34 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And second claw attack. 34.
Oh,
Doesn't hit.
Misses.
Then we move on to Red, who's going to run up to Igara. Going to 1 tongue.
Oh, he's going to run up to Igara?
Yes, you may take an AO.
Oh, Zoe's here. 1 second,
wow.
chat. So that'll be
Oh.
44 to hit.
44 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, you have an AC of 44 right now?
No, I'm saying 44 to hit the thing
yes,
running towards
that-
Igara, which
that
is
hits.
that a crit?
That is a crit.
It stops moving with 15 feet away from Gamma because it
Nice.
interrupts the action. So that'll be 24, 25, 26, 27, 47, 48, 59, 51, 52, 53, 54, plus an additional 3d8, 54, plus 9, 59, 61, 2, 63 points of damage to that one.
Very solid hit.
Our cameras are going to be messy for a second because I'm letting Zoe in.
Yay!
Oh wow! Like, I just made it home. I hope I can still fight.
Everything's
Oh, that's so
terrible. They're hitting people with tongues.
All right,
The tongues have barbs on
I'm
them.
gonna leave.
How did the audition go?
Call back tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
Sick. You're just like, oh, you know, they called me back. It's no biggie.
So that was 1 action to move, which got interrupted. He's gonna have to spend another action to finish the move,
Yeah, he is.
and then he will use his remaining 1 action for that tongue. 27 won't hit.
Krog
Alright,
Maga.
Moving up to the final one, that is going to take 1 step up to Charlotte. Try for the tongue. 34.
Misses.
I think so. I think that's what she said.
Yep, that's what Sarah said.
That's what she said.
Then a remaining second attack for Claw. 29, definitely not going to hit. Alright, it's going to be Charlotte's. So just to give you a recap, Ophelia.
Oh, I've been listening a little bit.
Well, just so you have the complete picture.
In the car.
You guys managed to defeat a ghostly choir that had broken a devil priest's bones and left his body in this room to be horribly trapped as a ghost for many years. You guys are kind of hoping once you defeat all the undead stuff, his spirit will pass away, and then you can loot his body without any objections. Because he seems like he's got some cool stuff.
I mean,
But-
also because it seems like it would suck to be stuck here as a ghost.
Stuff.
It's a terrible place. You guys feel bad just being here. It's so, everything is bad. Why do we bother? Charlotte, it is your turn.
Also, why is Charlotte like last in initiative?
I
She
don't
rolled a 40.
know. I apologize for that. That's strange. Also, you're muted, Sarah.
I'm casting Obscuring Mist on top of myself.
Ooh. Alright. 20-foot burst. Ooh, that's a big mist.
A swing and a mist.
Alright, everyone's gonna have to make concealed checks to attack,
Everyone. Everyone's going to have to make concealed checks.
Probably.
Well,
except for
I'll
me.
retcon that I don't do it.
No, that's
Sorry.
fine.
No, it's a good
That's
idea.
fine. That's good. It's everyone will have to make the checks, not just to attack Charlotte now.
To be fair, it's worse for them because they have a harder of time.
I'm already screwing up this whole encounter.
You're
so
not at all.
I don't know what
Oh,
else to
why?
do.
Actually, Sarah, I'm very glad you triggered this encounter.
I think we would have had to do it either way if we wanted to help that guy, the ghost.
Well,
Yeah,
what I
no,
did
it's
was
still good.
worthless anyway, so that's great.
No? No?
No, it's still going to cause them to have to roll.
Statistically, it's worse for them.
Hmm.
Alright,
It's
Ophelia, it
a-
is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna
All
keep
creatures,
Art Song up.
20-foot burst.
And where is that circle?
I'm
I'm not in it.
trying to make it linger.
You had a +3 bard song
There you go.
going.
Yeah, I did hear
Can
that.
attack safely.
I can kind of see the ones peeking out. Let's see. How do you do the 10-foot circle?
So you click onto the measuring tool.
The measuring tool.
You
We're
click
learning.
on circle.
You click on circle. I know what a circle looks like. Sometimes.
And then snap to center.
Snap to center. Okay. Okay, and then I put it where I want it.
Yeah.
I want it here.
Alright.
Nice.
Will it stay there though?
You can make it linger if you click on the fade delay and click linger.
The fade delay.
Yeah, in the measuring tool.
Linger.
There you go. You just have to make it again now.
Bing bang, walla bing bang.
There you go.
Because we are doing a sound burst. Wow, look at that damage. So good.
Now, to be fair, that's just 1/1. That's all that red means.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So that's going to be 2 fort
saves,
saves.
please.
Failure.
Failure.
Critical failure.
A critical
Nice.
failure. Losers.
Endures is
Alright.
technically in that too.
No, he's not.
I'm going to rule he's not.
Okay.
I would never. I don't like mushrooms, but I would never hurt him.
Plus, she could have easily just put it up a little higher.
Yeah,
So
that too.
Red is going to take the full 34, which is almost a practical third.
37.
37, thank you. Another 3. And the other one is going to take ooh, that's going to be
74.
Oof. Yeah, that just kills him.
Nice.
Yay. Was that a 3 action thing or 2 action?
2 action and bard song, and I'm done.
Alright. Avi Avi, the Frozen Comet.
I think. How bad are these guys looking, Matt?
The two ones in front of you are looking pretty bad.
Okay. And I will try one well-placed electric arc. See how that does.
Alright, so that's going to be a reflex.
I think I need an extra D4 in there. It
Feel
should
free
be
to
9,
add it.
right?
Do you have 9th level spells?
Well,
Oh.
no, but they added the extra D4.
Yeah, I thought
Right?
we did that already. Did we not? We might not have.
So make it.
Critical
Well-
failure on the first one, and then
Ah,
pink
loser.
Success.
succeeds, but not critically.
So 62 damage to pink, and then 31
well, no,
divided
the other one was the first one.
Not 62 because there's Bard Song and the +2.
Yeah, so that becomes 31, which is 62 doubled.
Math.
Oh, I can't do math. Ignore me.
You're good.
And the
Should
other
not have
one,
questioned your math.
Sorry. Ignoring
15.
you is too difficult. You are too shiny, Nicole.
Thank you.
Oh. So he's dead. Pink, I'm assuming
Very
not
hurt.
quite.
very hurt.
Do I wanna... you know what? I'll do a little Needle of Vengeance on him against me. So that when
Okay.
Pink inevitably goes to hurt me, they will take
Well,
big mommy damage.
20-foot burst. It's a 20-foot
Endures in
burst.
Darkness is going to try and get the two under, though he only needs to roll concealed for the first one.
Yep, DC 5 flat check.
He's fine. He's going to do an electric arc on the two guys around Charlotte because we don't like people hurting Charlotte.
Yeah.
Kill, kill, murder, murder, kill.
Where is my button for this? Not the best damage, but... Alright, so that's going to be reflex
Oh, cool.
saves again.
Get Choco there.
Boop. Succeed. Failure. So first guy is only going to take 19. Second guy is going to take the full 19 because of Bard Song.
Kill, kill, murder, murder, kill.
We're going to move on to the spawns. I need to zoom out. There's too many people going on here. Ooh, which one is this?
I have to
This
really
one is the
remember to
one-
unclick off of that.
This is the one that's just south of Gamma. It is going to try and hit one tongue.
Flat check.
39. Thank you. Succeeds. Does 39 hit Gamma?
39 will hit Gamma. Gamma needs to make a fortitude save. Natural 20.
Yeah, you're fine. And then just two claw attacks. 30,
Miss.
20.
Miss.
Alright, moving on to the next one. Where is this guy? This is the pink. It's going to try and do one tongue on Avi Avi. 25 critically fails.
He's concealed anyway.
No,
Yeah.
pink.
Pink is not.
The one that's attacking you right now, McKenna.
We move on to...
Oh, gotcha, never
What
mind.
is this? This
Also,
is,
he does need to make 3 wisdom saves for me.
Thank you for reminding me because I would love for this guy to be finished off.
Me too.
It saves me having to run Choco over there.
34.
Fail. Critically fail. Is
Alright.
that 2 critical failures in a row?
Ha, ha,
No.
ha. Stinky.
Well, yes.
Okay. He only has 16 health, so I'm pretty sure he's dead.
He's super duper dead.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright. That moves us on to the green one that's right next to Choco. He is also going to have to make some concealed checks for his
Right next to
first
Gamma,
attack.
you mean?
Yeah.
Success.
Succeeds. So that's going to be tongue. Critically hits. Doesn't matter because it doesn't do damage.
Critically succeed.
Wow.
What is going on here? What
I'll
is
see your
going
critical,
on
Matt.
Here?
I'll call you
Uh,
critical.
2 claws. 32.
Miss.
26.
Miss.
Alright, we move on back to Igara.
Alrighty. So. One action. Give Choco 2 actions. Choco's going to do their flat check to see if they can hit purple.
Yep.
Yep. And then Jaw.
Oof.
So that'll be, unfortunately, it's piercing damage, which will be 26. So it'll become 32. So 32 piercing damage to purple.
I will do the resistance. Decent amount of damage goes through.
Tail, and then 35 flat-footed on purple.
That will hit.
13 bludgeoning becomes 16 bludgeoning.
Give me a quick second. Alright, they don't resist bludgeoning.
Okay, so I'll just start using the tail.
Alright.
Alright, so that's Choco's 2 actions. Then I'm going to have Gamma make an attack on red. Gamma can see red clearly, so I don't have to worry about the concealment. I can also close Zoe's character sheet now that I'm not running Ophelia. Thank you, Zoe.
No, thank you.
Boom, so on red, so it'll be 38, 39, 40, 41 to hit red.
That will crit.
Okay, so that'll become 21, 24, so 48 plus 3d8. So 48, 59 points of damage to red.
That was 2 more than you needed.
Great. Then Gamma is going to make a flat check for their second attack on purple. Boop. And miss.
Alright, moving on. Do you have anything other actions, Bill?
Nope, that's all my actions.
Alright, we move on to Mustard, who is going to try and make a flat check to attack Charlotte.
Mustard, now let's don't be silly.
He does see Charlotte, but
Yep.
whether he'll not be able to hit is another matter. One tongue attack, 39. Fort
damage.
save, please.
Gross.
You said fort?
Yes, please.
41.
You critically succeed.
Hell yeah.
You have ingested or come into contact with so many toxins and poisons over your career, you don't even feel whatever this is supposed to be.
Will Charlotte be able to harvest these things afterwards? I hope so.
I mean, that would be interesting. Claw attack. Nope. Claw attack. Nope. Just bobbing and weaving in the cloud. We move on to Orange, I think that is, or whatever this other one next
Yeah.
to Charlotte is. 34. I think you said 34 doesn't hit, right?
Does
Oh.
not. No.
I also need to do a flat check. He can't even see you to begin with.
Oh,
So he's smoke bomb. He's gonna wander over here, try and see Endures in Darkness.
As he moves over there, Gamma,
Flat check.
Flat check.
You're good.
very good. 34.
That will hit, but not crit.
That'll be 23, 24 sonic damage to Orange.
Good damage. It does see Endures in Darkness. It's gonna make one tongue attack. For I can't remember.
Ooh.
Endures in Darkness is AC. That does hit. He only has 32. He needs to make a fort save. He fails. Endures in Darkness is paralyzed for a turn. He can make a save at the end of his turn.
Endures in Darkness.
Charlotte, you were up and suddenly not as menaced in the cloud of your own creation.
Buddy. 2.
Were you trying to stab someone?
Yes.
So then that will miss. You'll have to do you can still try to target them again. It's just that first attack can't hit them.
Yeah.
You can just do the flat check again with your second action if you want to hit them.
Okay.
That's
Doesn't
perfectly
matter.
fine.
Hell yeah.
Now,
Well,
are you targeting Mustard or Orange?
I have Mustard, and the thing I was gonna attack with is 2 actions, so there's no point in doing that anymore.
What do you mean? You
So I'll
still have
just
2
stab him.
actions?
You still have 2 actions.
Do I?
Yeah.
Have our dice always been the same color as our character, like, color?
No, that's
the
new.
whole time. No, it is not new.
Oh.
It has been like that for the last 3, almost going on 4 years we've been streaming.
Arc That is going to be a
Electric
reflex
arc.
save. That will potentially hit both of them. You don't need to see the second one.
Yes.
You're so
Alright.
pretty.
What? First one fails.
Fail.
Second one succeeds, but not critically.
Succeeds.
All
So
right,
14
first-
damage to the one that failed, 7 to the one that succeeded.
Also, I think you might. Are you getting more damage or less damage than you should be, Sarah?
No, Sarah's.
Am
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
not primary
I'm-
caster. Yeah.
I? I'm not a caster primarily, but also they're too close in proximity for me to bomb correctly.
All right, and
That's true.
it's gonna be.
And I don't think poisons are gonna work on these guys.
it's a
Hey,
general
you don't
rule. Undead.
All right, we move on to Ophelia. Avi, you'll be up next.
Alright, we're gonna keep our tongue up. You said that indoors should be fine within like the next turn or two.
I mean, he may likely save on his next turn.
Yeah, and thankfully this isn't like 5e where if you're paralyzed, everything that hits you is a crit. So it's much less dangerous to be paralyzed in PF2.
Oakley dokley.
Plus, Gamma could just swallow him.
No,
I'm gonna try to shoot green because I can see him.
That's fair.
fire at will.
That with Bard Song will crit.
Hooray! So I'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 damage to green.
And then roll 2d10.
2d10. So I can see my pretty pink dice that have always been pink. 7.
So 27.
More
22,
whitish
31.
than pinkish.
Maybe it's just the d20s that are different colors.
Yeah, for
Maybe.
skill checks.
Well, no, because that's like pinkish.
You have one more action, I think.
I sure do. And with that, I am going to
Wait, what happened to my colored dice?
do a flat check. Oh no, he's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take attack number 2.
That will also hit, but not crit. So that's
Um,
another 16 damage, I guess.
Yes. And I'm gonna say, die.
Again, undead, horrifying thing. Avi.
Wait, why aren't my die like
They are.
orange and yellow anymore?
They are.
They are.
Yellow.
The one I just
The
rolled
criminal.
is blue.
The 16 is
What
orange.
was
and
that,
yellow.
Teddy?
Oh, interesting. It looks blue on my screen.
Hey, Teddy.
It's also blue on Will's.
Hey, yo, everybody, can we get some criminals in chat, please?
Criminal, hello, criminal. Criminal boy.
You've
There
been
you go.
you've been hit by a fuzzy criminal. He doesn't seem to be objecting very much to assuming the position.
He was snuggled and asleep on my lap for the past 15 minutes, so
Aw.
he's sleepy.
Is he
Aw.
purring?
He a mama's boy.
Okay.
No,
if I
but yes,
move-
so he is in fact.
Mm-hmm.
He's not purring, but he's fine.
He a mama's
He looks like he's like blissful, like just like I don't know if it's just the camera angle on his mouth. He looks like he's smiling in like utter bliss.
Gorgeous. All right, if I go right here, I can lightning bolt all 3 of them.
Now he's awake.
You know what? Yes, because the
Oh,
conceal
wow.
doesn't help with.
He's awake now.
I'd require.
Oh,
I got a little dizzy there.
that damage is so sad.
Hey,
Oh
Teddy.
yeah.
That damage
Teddy's
is
just
so
straight up
sad.
Bopping you.
It is 17 though because of Bard Song.
Wow.
All right.
That's still 2 2s, a 3, and a 7 on a d12.
I'm gonna roll the reflex saves from away from you in that order.
Oh, mother.
I am enjoying seeing
Critically
Teddy
succeeds.
just give
Come
Sarah
on.
hugs.
Succeeds.
Succeeds.
Ooh.
All right. So first guy takes no damage. Second guy will take the
They've
full
been
17.
nat ones all night, and then of course now they just
They don't want me to go to bed.
balance.
And the second
What
one will
is sleep?
take.
What are they, freaking dinos?
All right. Endures in darkness. What is he is going to roll at the end of his turn to get out of paralysis. He super succeeds. He'll be fine. That's if he survives the next round.
These things hit like wet noodles. It's fine.
They do. Purple, hopefully, is now going to prove Will wrong by he's going to make a flat check. They are finding this cloud very annoying, especially when they fail.
Especially when they
Yeah,
fail.
losers.
He's going to try again. He
There you
succeeds
go.
this time. Second action succeeds. Now this doesn't count as math.
This is
though,
the
right?
second attack. They did an
Oh,
attack action.
boy.
It just failed to
It
hit a
has
target.
an action.
Tongue still gets you, Will. 39.
That's fine.
Gamma is paralyzed.
Igaro's paralyzed.
Third claw attack. 28.
Misses.
Yeah, even with the paralyzed, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we're not going to question it.
Gamma has a rubbery, thick hide.
Green is then just going to do 3 attacks on Gamma with claws. Claw on that first. 42.
Hits, does not crit. Oh wait, no
33
crits
slash.
because he is off guard.
66 slashing.
Yeah,
You said off guard.
yeah,
Oh,
that's the
hold
new
on.
flat
Hold
footed.
on.
Sounded like you said all
Hold
of
on. Flat check.
Nope,
60.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, slashing, second attack on Gamma. Nope.
Nope.
Third attack, definitely not.
Nope.
Alright, Igara.
All right, don't have to be able to move to give Choco 2 actions, so I'll give Choco 2 actions
Okay.
to tail attack the purple. So
So-
28 flat-footed will miss.
Well, no, because, well, it's plus 3, so that's 28, and then flat-footed at minus 2, so
Yeah.
it's 30. So that will
So-
hit.
No, because 28. What's their base AC?
Base AC is 30.
Okay, so 28
Comes
will
to
hit.
28.
So 9 bludgeoning from the first one, 14 bludgeoning from the second one for a total of 19, 21, 22, 23 bludgeoning damage. Fortitude
triple digits.
save at the end of my turn. Still paralyzed.
You want a hero point that?
Don't
You got
have
2.
one. Used them
Yeah,
already.
Both of them?
You've used
I've-
2 hero points?
I've used 2 hero points. I've used one on a failed performance check and one in the
Oh,
haunt.
gosh darn.
Alright. Though the DC now go... Actually, hold on. You rolled a 29?
Yeah.
Let me just read the roll of this.
No, the first one stays at the initial DC.
Oh, God.
The creature can attempt a new save at the end of each of its turns, and the DC cumulatively decreases by 1 on each attempt.
Yeah,
So this
so
is technically the second attempt.
this is the first attempt.
Well, you failed the first one.
I failed the strike attempt. This is the first end of turn attempt, so now the DC
I was trying to
decreases by
give
1.
it to you, Will, but
I know, but I'm going to impose the rules on myself.
But he said he doesn't want to go to sleep, Matt. He wants to fight.
Oh, I'm probably going to be up till 3 in the
forever.
morning writing again. I'm excited.
He became a vampire to fight forever.
Alright.
Because I've had creative energy.
Hits tongue attack, and then I'm just going to do the 2 attacks anyway. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. But let's see if Endures is paralyzed again.
Psst, Matt, flat check.
Oh, thank you.
Ka-chow.
Bunch.
Hits. Even with the cumulative thing, Endures is paralyzed again. Charlotte, you're up. Things are suddenly not looking as great for your compatriots.
How is it? It's a 3 action to cast the spell. Is it a 3 action to dismiss the spell?
It's a free action.
Free
it's
action.
a
You can
free
just snap your
action. You can
fingers.
just do it.
Okay. So, first action.
Smart.
25. I'm in this way. Second action. Dismissing.
That's a free thing. You still have 2 actions.
It's free. Great.
There you go.
My 2 actions are I'm going to directionally lob a bomb from this angle
Ooh.
and a directional cone to hit these 2.
Ah. They did line
Really.
perfectly up for that.
And I will be throwing Greater Alchemist Vial. I'm going to hero point that.
To be fair, ironically, you... Oh, wow.
Nice.
Now it's a crit.
Oh, gee. Oh my god.
Oh, boy. Alright,
So lob a directional bomb that throws them in a 15-foot cone of this angle.
So,
Hopefully not hitting anybody.
with Bard Song, that becomes 21 fire damage, and then we double it.
Yes.
Correct.
So that's
So-
going to be 42 fire damage.
Plus 10 splash damage to both of them.
Plus 10.
Oof. That is
Nice.
that is like over half of the orange's health. And let's see, that is going to be, what was that? What did I say? 42, and then another 10. And the other guy goes down immediately out of triple digits.
Oh,
That is a crazy bomb, Sarah. Jeez.
The bombs.
They will also both have the persistent fire additional damage.
Let's see if I can find a little fire thing. I'll do this one that looks like the guy has back pain, but at least it has spiky shapes, so...
It is how it works.
Nice.
They're on fire. And
mean, if their
Ah,
backs were
you
on
old
fire, it
pain.
would be back pain, so...
so I'm going to then use my last action to replenish.
Alright. Very
It's
good
not
turn
another
on for Charlotte. Barrel rolled out of her own concealment and then, tossed a fiery bomb over her shoulder. Goodness gracious. Ophelia, you're up, and suddenly the room is a lot more clear, and people are on fire.
Listen, I can't follow that. I'm gonna keep Bard Song up. Ha ha.
I also like the idea that Charlotte's like, I need a moment to think. Smoke screen. Alright, let's assess the situation. Okay.
See how this is working. I done fucked up, so how can I fix this?
Hey, you haven't failed a paralyzed check yet, so I am not saying
That's
you
true.
fucked up at all.
Alright, a 30-foot emanation from me.
I failed 2 in a row.
To this and back to that. 30 feet.
Oh, goodness gracious. What is happening?
Everybody but yellow. Enemies in the area have to make a will save.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, we're doing the... I'm Magneto. I can affect electromagnetic stuff. That means technically I could give you a stroke.
He's singing mentally to give them a stroke, yes.
Alright, that's a will save, you said?
Yes.
Ooh, that's their lowest save.
Oh, I like that.
And I still critically succeeded. That was green. The other two are orange and purple.
I'm so mad at you.
Yes.
It's a frequent
I'm
promotion.
so mad at you. How dare you?
Failure.
My-
Critical failure. There, balances
Dare
out.
you-
I did the full range of reactions.
Dare you jinx me like this?
Alright, so,
My bald head.
even the one, how much damage was this? 30...
No,
or-
they just lose
Oh.
actions.
Alright, so got, orange
We
is
got a
stunned.
success.
Orange is stunned 2. Green is fine. Purple is stunned.
Stun. It loses its turn.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And
Avi
then
Avi. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Bard Song. Oh, we're good. Yeah.
Crazy stuff is
Reapply
happening.
Bard Song.
Bombs are going off. People are having their brains short-circuited. What is happening in this room?
I'm sticking my tongue out at them because obviously they're just all tongue. So.
You bite your thumb at me, ma'am?
I do bite my thumb at you, sir.
Oh.
Throw
We're
down
just
my
gonna
gauntlet,
do a
sir.
little
What?
electrical
You
help.
egg?
What do you see? Look, I'm an egg now.
I egg these, the two that are on fire. I also do a little.
People have called me an egg.
electricity to 'em.
Alright. A lot of electricity flying around this room, I gotta say.
I'm an egg.
Reflex, first one, closest
Eggy.
to you. Critical failure.
Nice.
And one critical
Critical
failure
failure. So
loser.
29 times 2.
is
59.
58.
58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they each take 58 electric damage.
That is
Shocking.
more than half of the yellow ones, and the other one was orange.
Yeah.
Orange ones just get crispied. It's dead.
Nice.
All right, that was one action, 2 actions.
That was 2 actions. That means I can do another thing with my 3rd action. That sure is what that means. I'll do another Needle of Vengeance.
It's
I'll
always the thing for
do-
casters, having that one action left.
I'll
What do I do? I move
Green
one
against-
step to the right.
I'll do green against Gamma.
That's why all casters should just have like a Derringer. Just like, I'm gonna shoot him once with a little pistol. Needle of Vengeance on whom?
I cast gun.
Green against Gamma.
3 green against Gamma.
So
Do I
it
make the
should
will
be
save
60.
now or later?
Later when they attack.
Later. when and if green attacks Gamma.
Endurers. Oh my god. And I don't have a villain point to re-roll that. Endurers is still paralyzed. He's having those underground Nom flashbacks. Purple. I think, is Purple lost their entire turn?
Yep.
Alright. Then we move on to Green, who was fine, I think. They're going to make 3 attacks on Gamma. Claw the first, 37.
Hits, but will save.
Ah, thank you. Failure. Possibly critical, I don't know.
33 damage. Well, what's your spell save DC, McKenna?
36.
That is a critical failure on the Needles of Vengeance then. For
Beautiful.
Green.
So that's 36 mental damage.
Oof, that takes him out of the triple digits at long last.
Yay.
Second attack on Gamma?
Second attack, he doesn't really understand what's happening. He's going to keep attacking. Crit. That'll
29.
be 38 slashing.
I'm in the double
And-
digits. And another will
Another-
save.
Will save, please. So
Oh.
2 more will saves now.
Hold on. Oh, God.
It's 48. Well, I'm at 45 hit points after that one turn.
Sometimes the DM be like that. Will 28, 27. That's 2 more crits, I think, failures?
One is just a regular failure,
Okay.
the other is a critical failure. So that'll be 16. And 16 times 2, I think I said was 36, which is incorrect. It's 32 for a crit.
Alright, and another 32.
Yeah.
That's a lot of will damage he just took.
Yeah. This spell gets gross at high levels. It's
It
really
does.
nice.
You're up.
I give Choco 2 actions.
Green is looking pretty hurt.
I know.
Purple's-
I don't think I have
okay.
the capability with that. Does Choco's tail have reach? Please tell me it has reach. Please, for the love of Glob. Tell me
Oh
his
my
tail has
Glob.
reach. It does not have reach. Alright, so Choco's going to make 2 attacks on Purple.
Okay.
So
27.
27, which will miss. And
Well,
that
hold
will
on.
miss as well. AC is 30, flat-foot becomes
Yeah.
28. Yeah. Alright, Choco misses. I make a save.
You are totally
I'm no
not
longer
paralyzed.
paralyzed. They were stunned too.
Yellow is stunned too. They're just gonna move up 1 spot, and that's their whole turn. Charlotte,
Yo, sorry.
your
I'm looking.
test. That's all right. Your test subject is trying to escape its fate by attacking Avi potentially.
I need that. I'm not gonna say I'm not thinking of using it for necromantic properties, but I will.
Is Ophelia preparing for the third
Instead-
impact?
I will instead. 10, 10, 15, 20. Come over here and try to hit it with the Scholar's Gamble.
Yeah, Scar's Gamble. Poke him. Poke him real good. 30 will hit even without Bard Song. That's gonna
30?
be go.
Uh,
Some of the damage still goes through, even with the resistance.
KKK, which is absolutely great. I need it to make a. It's a DC 34 save, but it doesn't say which exactly.
Oh,
What
If it's a
save
poison,
exactly
it's
on it.
Fortitude.
it's not poison. This is the item I made for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say this is probably a.
DC
I'm gonna say this is a will save.
4 will save. I'm gonna add that to the thing, so I remember that.
They rolled a natural 16, so they're gonna succeed.
Damn. Okay, so they'll
Alright.
take the damage, but they won't
Yep.
take the added effect.
Yeah, you have 1 action remaining, I think.
Yes. So we're going to do with another second attack. That's a 31.
Goodness gracious. 2 of the damage goes through, and they're gonna need to make another will save.
Yes, they will. Please fail.
32.
That
sorry.
fails.
Oh, yeah.
The 34.
Roll that the Scholar's Gamble.
All right. Let's see.
What's a 5?
A 5 is enfeebled.
They are enfeebled 1.
Nice.
I didn't
And
click.
that'll end my
I
turn.
did not click that.
All right, Ophelia, you're up.
Who was the
I did not.
ghost?
I did not. I did not.
I did not do it, Mark. I did not. So, who's looking the worst right now?
I'm gonna say
Yellow.
Yellow is the absolute worst. Green is pretty bad. Purple is doing okay.
Y'all, did Zoe put a wig on, or am I crazy?
What do you mean?
Nope, she did.
Put
Okay.
a wig on. I have to do
Damn
it.
it, guys! We had the
I
chance
did
to
have-
girl boss Gaslight.
What do you mean? That's Zoe's real hair.
My real hair. I definitely.
I got.
Oh,
little
I just
scared.
realized that is almost the Mercedes haircut.
Oh, is it?
She's got a little bit more volume at the back.
If you can guess the character just from the wig, I will give you $20.
Mercedes.
If I had
American.
$20.
That's like 40 Canadian dollars.
Wow, think of all the work.
35.
That's like 70 Canadian dollars.
It's like 200 Canadian
I'm
dollars.
gonna shoot yellow.
That will certainly hit.
37. 16.
That is exactly half their, over half their health.
Oh. What? But you said they were looking really bad.
Compared to 175 they started with, yes.
Okay, but that's not like looking really bad.
Move, get over it.
Fine. That doesn't- You know what? I'm gonna hero point it.
That will hit and finish them off.
Fine. Ha! Die, Stinky.
They are quite stinky. So
Yeah,
they don't have an
they are
aura.
Rotting corpses, so.
Yeah. Alright, Bard Song I'm assuming is being kept up, so we're going to move on to Avi Avi.
Yeah, so zoom into those tokens and take a look at them. They are something
I'm
special.
good, thanks.
I'm gonna move up here and I'm just gonna electric rock them again.
Shocking.
Simply shocking. Reflex. Failure.
Fail.
Failure.
Failure. Yay! They
So
each
27.
27 damage. That's my turn.
Oof, green is looking very rough.
Zip, zap,
Endures,
zop, motherfuckers.
I swear to God. Okay, Endures is fine. He'll no longer be paralyzed. Goodness gracious. We're moving on to Purple, who's going to... Because I don't want to prolong this anymore. He's just going to try and claw Gamma. 30 does not hit.
Misses.
28.
Misses.
I may have gotten all the crits out of my system.
I think you did. I'm happy you did. I'm at bloody 40 hit points, Matthew.
Well, now let's see what green can do. 33.
Misses.
Alright. 30.
Misses.
32.
Misses.
Alright, I'm glad their turns were quick. Egra.
Alrighty. Purple
your whole
has
turn.
Purple has a date with a belly bump. So 49 flat-footed purple.
Alright, that'll crit.
So that'll become 41 plus 3d8. So 41 plus 15, so that's 56. 56 points of damage to purple for the first attack.
They are still up, but heavily hurt.
Second attack on purple. 39,
hit,
40,
not
41.
Yeah, that will then crit. Alright, and they're dead.
Third attack on green. 23, 24 will miss. Ah, that's fine. I wish I had a hero point. Charlotte, finish it off.
Do you have like a splash damage that can do 10 damage?
Yeah? Huh. Hold on. Let me
Please
crawl
please
over
kill
this.
green.
Let me crawl over the sarcophagus. 10, 15, 20. It's 25 feet. I can yeet that far.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna throw it directly at his face. So
Is
let's
a-
see if this hits him.
Is a bombable face.
Palpatine, what am I gonna do with this weak old meat?
Let's do it.
It's a 40 to hit.
43 to hit.
That will crit, and that will finish off their 10 hit points as their head just the bomb. La, 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 la. There's like a choir as the bomb flies through the air.
Oh
It
shit,
lands
the
directly
ghostly
in their
choir's
mouth.
back.
The bomb directly in their mouth doesn't explode for a second. Its tongue, against its own better judgment, moves just a fraction of an inch, which sets off the bomb. Its head explodes.
You hear the as its body is still whole, but its head is definitely completely eradicated. However, Charlotte is immediately going to go up to the first corpse and just starts pulling out tools and going, skin samples, let's get some blood.
And we will deal with the results of that
Next time.
next time. Thank you for sticking with us. This fight sadly went a little longer than I hoped it would have. These guys started doing actual work. But
Well, the 3 criticals in a row definitely helped Matt.
and sadly, they have no loot on them because these guys are gross.
Alrighty.
Thank you all for joining us. Be sure to check out our shows on Wednesday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. If you want a detailed description, they're at the top of this episode. But until then, everyone, thank you for joining us.
Is it near?
Oh,
Is
it's
that who
2B.
you're doing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2B. As soon as I saw the
you put
glove.
the eye patch, it's like, that's game
Once
over.
you put the headband on, I was like, oh, that's Tubi. That's near Automata.
Near,
It's too
far,
big.
wherever you are.
It's meant to be.
Are we still on? Or are we?
No, we're about to be gone. Hi guys, we're rating someone. Bye bye.
Bye.